Hi guys, welcome to the Distant Vale. Today's a little bit of a different one for us. We're playing a bit of Conquest rather than painting it. For the first time, we're actually going to play First Blood. And as you'll see in the rest of the video, me and Harry make absolute idiots of ourselves trying to learn how to play it. So the whole concept of the video was we were basically playing First Blood for the first time without having properly done the rule sets to see how easy the game system is to actually pick up. We'll talk you through it, see how it goes, and tell us what you think. Hey, hi, I'm James, and this is Harry.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And we're both studio artists in the Distant Vale. And today we're going to be playing a little bit of Conquest, a bit of First Blood, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of skirmish.
I don't know why, but I'm slightly worried about playing this.
I don't know why you'd be worried.
Yeah, well, recent track record has not been good for studio games.
I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've won the last three, I think. And I don't know if it's my tactical play or just my dice rolls.
You can't blame both.
Yeah, well, probably. So today I'm playing with the city-states. I've got about 430 points that we'll take you through in a second.
I've got the Spires, about 400 points, just scraping what I can out of the box, the faction taster box.
So I think I've got the full set of the city warband for First Blood, which is the Agama, Saturoi, Selenoi, Minotaur, and then the Aristarch and the Locagos. But I've had to drop the Minotaur, which is quite sad. Probably should have brought the Minotaur.
I don't know why you didn't.
Yeah, hindsight's a beautiful thing. I think in future I might bring the Minotaur. And then you've got 3 regiments and a character as well.
3 regiments and a character with some wonderful little proxying in there, bringing predominantly ranged weapons. And nice. I'm sure it's definitely going to have no impact at all on the game.
Considering pretty much all of mine is close combat, yeah, I think there's going to be no impact whatsoever.
It's a good thing we got lots of terrain, right?
Yeah,
lots of things to hide behind.
So one of the things to mention is we've done this. So we've never played a game of First Blood before. So we are literally going off having read the quick starter guide and a quick browse over the rulebook. So we've decided we're going to do a quick game with 3 objectives. We'll talk it through as we go. But the main thing is we're not putting any scenery on, so we're not involving cover rules, different lines of sight and stuff like that. We just want to make it really simple to see what the mechanics are like, so we can have a game and play it. Really.
Absolutely.
See what happens. So let's get into it. Take a look at the city-states first. We've got the Aristarch as a character, a unit of medium infantry Agama. Again, medium infantry Saturoi, the 2 close combat units, and a unit of light infantry Selenoi. So that's what I'll be playing with. Harry's brought some Spire clones, some Vanguard clone infiltrators, normal Vanguard clones, the High Clone Executor is the character, and the dreaded Marksman clones. So let's see what happens. So I don't know the rules very well. I've briefly read
the quick start guide.
Yeah, I was going to say, briefly read. Very nice, very nice. And that's really all we've got to run off. We've gone through the army builder list. We've decided, because you had about, 400 points?
Just of
skin of your teeth with some additional things.
Yeah.
So we started with that. I've got 430 points, I believe. The Aristarch kind of pushes me over a little bit. But we'll see what happens with that. So we've decided not to play with scenery, purely not to complicate things too much the first time we play it, because I just have a sneaking feeling I'm going to get tabled regardless. Seems to be the running theme whenever I play against Harry.
Hey man, just blame the dice.
I'll blame your dice last time, but we'll see. Anyway, so talk me through the objectives.
So the objectives, there are 3 in the board, 1 dead center, 2 off the sides. In the victory phase of each round, you'll score 2 points for holding the center objective, and 3 for holding either one of the side objectives.
So 2 for the centre, 3 for the outside.
3 for the outside, and I
thought it'd be the other way around. But...
No, it's hey, I'm just reading what the book says. And the game length for this is 8 victory points, or 8 rounds. I do not see us going 8 rounds.
No, I don't.
But 8 victory points seems fairly doable.
Okay, I think that's more than doable.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Is that my measuring tape?
This is your measuring tape.
There's one way of finding this out, isn't there?
Is it kink?
Is it bent? Yeah. My measuring tape. Is it bent? Right, okay. So, do you want to roll to see who begins?
Absolutely.
So, I'm in the grey dice, Harry's in the yellow. See, it's your dice. They cheat.
No,
they do.
They are dead clear. You can see no defects. They're casino legal.
Yeah. Cheating Nice.
Cool. Right, well, I guess we've already picked sides, so I will take this side. And this game, you deploy with single units alternating, I believe.
Yep. So, do you want to deploy first, or do you want me to deploy first?
I think I want you to deploy first.
Okay. Now, we've got two similar but different armies. You've got a lot more ranged units than I do.
Correct.
And there's a bit of me that does wonder, from a defense perspective, whether or not. So victory points, you could in theory win this in one round, couldn't you? If you mobbed.
Yes, if you held all three.
Or do you just fight for 2 and guarantee you get yourself 5 points? This is a good question. I'm going to go for my Agema first. So these guys are medium infantry. Is it 6 inches from?
It is 10 inches.
10 inches. Good thing we played on a 3x3, isn't it, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the leader. And we'll get the rest of the guys out there. Now, yeah, these guys are medium infantry. They've got some similar rules to the hoplites, but they're not quite as heavy. I'm going to be interested to see how they play, though.
Against my incredibly squishy clones.
Yeah, really strong clone troops.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Star Wars. So what I'll throw down first is, I think I'm going to throw down my Vanguard clone infiltrators. So these are my little crossbow dudes. So they are medium infantry. They look at though, and they have a wonderful little rule that when they shoot and you fail, when you fail your defense rolls, it does another damage.
So,
defense
I was
rolls
going to say, forgive
of 6.
Yeah, forgive my ignorance here, though, right? So if I fail a defense roll, so on a 6, you
So,
get an additional damage point.
Correct.
So there's a potential of me getting an additional damage point and then failing morale and getting another damage point on top of it.
Correct.
Because that seems fair.
It does seem fair. Up to you.
Oh. Okay, we'll go for the Selenoi, and I think I'm going to do something really counterintuitive and put them straight down the middle. Am I right saying that your marksman clones and your Vanguard clones have 15-inch range or something?
So the marksman clones have 15. The infiltrators with the crossbows only have 10.
Ah. Oh. I'm just really worried because Selenoi are light infantry archers. I'm a little bit concerned about putting these down and then just getting shot at from 15 inches and getting absolutely destroyed. But let's do it anyway, let's see what happens. The joy of no scenery, no cover.
Famously, great things when you've got nothing but archers.
Yeah, well, Agincourt.
They went great for the French, right?
Really well for the French, yeah.
Heavily armoured. Right, I'm going to put down my sort of one dedicated close combat unit. And I feel like I want to be as far away from you guys that actually hit hard. So we're going to go well over to this side.
I'd love to say Agincourt, Thermopylae, but I don't know why I have a really sneaky feeling I'm going to get absolutely tabled here. And can we just point out to anyone that's watching the beautiful alternate models,
the proxy models that are just arms. So when you're building models, it pays to read the rules and figure out how many units you can field legally
and how many go in a regiment.
Correct. Whereas I built to paint and I wanted variety, and I built a non-legal box. And hey, look, spare arms on a base. It counts for plan.
I'd just really like to point out this here, the creativity of the crossbows. Beautiful. Just sorry, illegally moving your models there, Harry.
How do you?
Nice. Yep, awesome. So where your troops are, with the infiltrators at the top, the vanguards at the top.
Yeah.
The top of the sword is probably about an inch from the top of the.
Yep.
So I can just see your phone. So I can't see your dice at the top, but I can just see your phone. Cool. And they're just in shot here.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. The real question I've got for myself here is, I've got an Aristarch, like a character model that I can put down on the table, like an individual regiment, or I've got some Saturoi, which are like medium ambush troops. However, they can deploy off the table, but I'm thinking with the objectives, deploying off the table is not actually like the best idea.
I mean, up to you. If you reckon you can hold it with just
two
character?
units. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We'll think about where the character goes in a minute, but I think we're going to go, like, for the 3 pointers, we're going to go for the. We'll put the close combat troops down and put the archers down the middle. So I don't really mind. As long as I get 6 points a turn, we're not fussed about the rest, I don't think.
Yeah. And here's where the big brain moment happens, is I put my archers again and just load up one side. I think that putting these guys down...
Are you going to play the game of see whether or not, we can... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
No, because...
Where's 15 inches?
15 inches is about here.
Didn't you tell me off last week for pre-measuring being cheating?
I will. Well, no, it's fair. I will now move these guys.
No. You put them back where you are. I'd just like to remind you that
pre-measuring is not a thing we do here.
Well,
I'll move them back slightly. How about that?
Highly frowned upon, but I always pre-measure. I'm getting a lot of trouble for it because apparently it's cheating. But hey ho.
Right, on to your last drop.
The real question is where do I put him? Because I mean, he's not going to. He does have a couple of attacks, but he doesn't make a huge difference. Looking at the rule, I don't know. I feel like he's going to have to go in with a Saturoi or something similar because I mean, he's only got 5-inch move. I think I'll stick him in with those guys just because you've got more units on that side of the board. You use them as an arrow barrier or something, and then
see what you can do. My character will go down, and you know what? He will send it. He will defend the line. We'll put him about there. That should be. Beautiful. And deployed.
How many attacks has that high clone executor got? Like 5 or something silly.
I believe it is 5 attacks. With 1 on the cleave, so it's taking 1 off your defense rolls.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of other rolls that make them just a little bit harder to hit in combat, if I remember to use them. And
nice.
I have also, as part of the Spires, my faction's official rules, because we're all clones, they do have upgrades, and I have given him the simplest upgrade, which is just more health. So instead
How many health points has he got?
It started with 7 instead of 5. So
but 7.
Yeah.
These guys have got like 2 each.
Yeah.
That's nearly the same amount of health.
The perfect form. That's the tagline for the whole faction. We are form perfected.
This is ridiculous. Okay, right. So, shall we sort our cards out?
Absolutely. The most unique part of this whole game system is the card mechanic around alternating activations in a mystery order. So you can't just react on the fly. You have to think ahead as to what your opponent's going to do and what's going to be the best order for your individual models to activate.
I can tell already I'm going to get very frustrated by this.
No, not at all.
Right, okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Good game.
Alright.
England versus New Zealand, here we go.
Remind me, we roll off. No, we've already started. I'm
already
going
started.
first. Right, I will draw my first card. Let's get that on.
So with command phase, we've sort the cards out, do the first draw, and basically start because there's nothing to work out. I don't think
We've got no special rules. I think we go off in the command phase.
No, I don't think so.
First unit to activate will be my Vanguard Clone Infiltrators. Alright, so they have a move value of 6. Let's take them to just outside. And then what these guys will do is they will then attempt to shoot your archers.
You know, do you want to do some pre-measuring, Harry, or are you eating your words now that I've managed to get you?
Is that 10 from the front guy?
Not to the base, maybe to the bow.
Okay, so I have clubbed that, and that is a activation done.
I just accept pre-measuring. It speeds things up. Tactical pre-measuring. Okay, so I decided to go for the Agama first.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they've got a 5-inch move, so we're probably just going to rush this. We're going to have to play a bit of tactical dancing, I think, because I'd love to just rush this objective for these guys. Like, just rush it through. I mean, it's like 5 inches will take us about here. But I'm conscious you can like move and charge potentially and be straight into them. So I mean, like 12 inches is going to stick you straight on top of that objective. So I don't know whether or not I just want to hide over here, out of range. We're going to do some tactical hoplite dancing.
Hoplite dancing?
Some hoplite dancing. So we're going to go over here.
Yep.
And we're going to stay just out of range of the objective. Oh no! Yeah, I've moved now. Because actually, if you go on it, you still get 3 points, don't you, at the end of the thing?
Yep.
Sod it. Right, let's just...
And then move again.
Yeah, and move again. So we'd have to move twice anyway, but we're in range of your archers, but they can't activate this turn.
There's just the bigger archers at the back.
Yeah. So, little shield wall. Hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Right.
It's going to be the executor, isn't it?
No.
Oh, success!
Yes. So, what are the chances they're within 15 without me measuring?
Which ones?
You're at...
Nah, there's no chance they're within 15. That's at least... maybe. I mean, what's...
So what we'll do is...
Do you want to do a little pre-measure? Do a little pre-measure and treat yourself. I know it feels dirty, doesn't it?
That's a yes.
Oh, I'm not allowed to swear on YouTube.
But not the back guy. Not that guy. So we've got one in range. So what we'll do is we'll forego the aim. Aim action, which is giving me a +1 bonus to the shoot, and we'll move instead. So these guys will move there. They move 5. So these are my little slow guys. So I'll march up so I can get the full benefit of my ranged attacks, but also brings me into range to get the rest of the guys as they move up. And then we'll take the shoot action. So now we're measuring. 15 gets the back guys in absolutely comfortably. So these marksman clones have barrage 2, so 2 attacks for every model. So that's going to be 8 rolling to hit with a shoot value, which is which one? Which one of these letters is the one? Defense is that, result is that, word is that. I have forgotten which one it is. Volley, 2. Okay, so volley is 2, which means I need to roll a 1 or a 2 on the dice per hit. That guy's coming up. These are obviously my good dice, because that's just 1 hit with a whole bunch of, in any other system, fantastic roll. But in this one...
Honestly, if we were playing like Warhammer or something like that, that would be actually statistically a really good roll.
Instead, we're playing First Blood, Conquest First Blood, and
it's just literally
1 hit.
What's my defense characteristic on this one?
On those chaps, I believe it is a lot more.
I don't think it is. I feel like to save, I need to roll a 1, 2, or a 3.
For the Enigma?
Yeah, the Agama. I think
Agama is defense 2.
Oh, so it's a 1 or a 2.
One
no,
or
but
2.
they've got shield, so it's plus 1.
+1?
Yeah. Just the 1?
Just the 1.
And it's safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ha! Oh, success. Again, rolling a 2. Wouldn't be happy with that in another game system, yet I'm ecstatic. Madness.
Right, that's their gone.
No, you don't. So we're going to shift over to... I've set these up wrong. I told you I get frustrated with this. I put the cards wrong. I'm assuming I can move through those medium.
But you can move through your own inventory.
Movement value for the Aristotle is the same as the Agama. I think it's like 5 inches.
5. I think you're 5. Everyone but the Satori.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man.
Ignore my children, they like to yap.
It's alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in this direction. I'm going to hope for the best, because this guy's going to get absolutely mullered back into town. Probably should defend him a bit better, but no terrain, no glory. So, I mean, from there, gets me literally like a little bit. Haha! Great success!
Right. My executioner.
Oh. Ew, no. Having said that though, if you do move, so you've got a 6-inch move, haven't you?
6 move.
But if you do charge, you can't.
So, if I charge, it's your move value plus a d6.
Yeah, but
So-
you don't then get to clash afterwards, do you?
Well, charge is one action for that move.
Yeah.
Thing, and you can clash afterwards.
But
So you
if you roll well on that charge, and you can't
Yes.
charge twice, so risky. So you
That's
either
risky.
move and charge, guarantee you're in combat, or you charge, hope that you get.
Well, you still move off the charge.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you charge and then you're like, oh, sod it, and then have to move afterwards.
Well,
Hopefully
we
I
move
get
somewhere else. So we're going to
Charge. Sorry.
Charge.
Step back again.
3. So that'll be a
9.
9-inch to get within one of you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, well in.
Maybe.
Okay, so we'll go tactically on the edge here. Beautiful. And then for his second action, he will clash.
Are you going to try and pick me off one by one? Is that what you're planning to do?
I'm going to execute. It's in the name. So, with the clash action, that is Conquest speak for an attack. So, if you have charge, you get a +1 to your hit values. He is rolling 5 attacks on the charge. He is rolling up to a 3 going to a 4. So we're looking for anything but a 5 or 6. 5 attacks. So that's going to be 4 of them.
Oh, for God's sake.
With a cleave of 1, which takes your your defense down 1.
2. Yeah, but with shield takes me to.
Yeah,
So
so
we
it's
stay at 2. So it's 1s or 2. 1s or 2s.
1 to 2.
Do me dirty, dice. Do me dirty. They did me dirty. So it's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So they've got a health value of 2. Conceivably 2.
2 wounds, yes.
So that, I mean that's him automatically gone.
Yep.
How do wounds pass across in this?
So wounds are allocated to any models within, I believe it's the engagement. I will just quickly double check that for you. But it has to be within the same regiment, I believe.
So it's within engagement range. More than one enemy regiment, they may choose which regiment is attacked directly.
Yep.
Although not an engagement, do not take attacks. Oh, right, okay. So it literally is just.
I have to be able to swing and hit you.
Yeah. Every time a regiment gets hurt from a 6 foot, add a wound marker to a model starting on 1 round. Once a model has taken enough wounds equal to its wound capacity, it's removed, and any remaining wounds are allocated to the next model. The model must be destroyed. Yeah, so it just allocates to the next model.
Yep, within the regiment. Cool. So, that's 3 wounds suffered.
Yeah, so morale.
Morale. Fantastic. So now you have to roll to see if you're brave enough to not quake in fear, and then take emotional damage from the attack.
I don't like the sound of emotional damage, Harry, if I'm really honest.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's...
So
what's my resolve value then?
your resolve value is 3.
So 1s, 2s, or 3s are successful.
So that's
Why is it
2
even
more.
my dice are doing me this time?
So that means that you've saved 1, but that's 2 further wounds.
Okay.
Thus removing another model. Now, interestingly enough,
regrette rien. No, je ne regrette rien.
if you did have a character with the ability to heal, those models do actually technically remain on the board. They can be healed
Right,
back
okay.
up. So
But then if they weren't healed, they'd get removed at the end of the round.
All right, okay, that's cool. So it does mean that whilst it is fairly lethal, if you do have the ability to regain health, it does.
And I suppose there's also bonuses for larger regiment sizes. So if you've got over 8 models, I think, it's additional resolve and things. So yeah. So it actually makes more sense to have larger skirmish teams.
Yeah. Maybe not in this format, but definitely.
Yeah, I mean, not for us, but
we're just playing with what we got.
Right.
Wonderful.
Is that you?
That is me.
So next one would be the Saturoi. I mean, all of your range guys have shot, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do with my guys is we've got to move. Saturoi have got to move 6 inches, haven't they?
Sorry. I'm just going to quickly.
No,
hold on.
Hey, we moved on.
We moved on
by the will of the bent measuring tape.
Sorry, you're right, and also just remember that it wouldn't apply. So,
right, okay. What were we going to say anyway?
Just with my faction, some of my higher developed clones can activate other models within out of turn within their command range. However, that would be these guys. They have already activated. They can't go again. So, got to remember that. Remember your triggers. So, carry on.
So my Saturoi, I believe, are 6 inches, or are they 5 inches?
The Saturoi are 6 inches.
Nice. So we're going to move 6 will take us there. And then I really want to stay out of 12 inches, if I'm honest.
Yep.
Just on the off chance. I'm going to move literally enough, which would be like 1 inch and a bit, to be on the objective.
Yep.
But not so much that you don't have to roll quite high to get into combat.
Okay.
And I think that's me, so that's 2 moves technically.
Cool.
So it's your next activation, Harry.
Great. I will activate I Wonder Who, my Vanguard clones. And so in a move unseen by anyone, we're going to move you guys to the center objective.
Run away! Yeah, I actually genuinely didn't expect that.
There is no running away. There is only advancing in the rearward direction. And then we'll move again, bringing some base onto the objective.
With that?
I'm finished, yep.
Oh, nice. So you've literally just tried to charge the Aristarch. Or not charge the Aristarch. You are going to charge the Aristarch.
No, never.
No. Who would do that? So it's my last activation. With the Selenoi, I can't shoot through my character, can I? Well, I mean, 3 would be able to. I mean, they could shoot either side of them, actually.
I think as long as you can draw a line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they can definitely shoot past them. So, I mean, I'm going to do that really illegal thing again and say, am I in 12 inches? Yes, I am. I'd love to be shooting your ranged units, but actually I think I need to kind of like lessen the load of what's going to come into him in a second.
Yeah.
These guys, again, have got barrage 2.
Yep.
So we'll take aim and shoot.
Cool.
So what's the characteristic for those guys?
For their volley, for these, barrage 2, volley of 2. With take aim, take it going to 3.
So 3s and below we're looking for. So actually,
statistical?
Not great. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 saves. So 50-50.
Nice.
As it goes.
Beautiful. They have defense of 2, going to 3 with the shield.
Nice.
So 4 saves, looking for 1, 2s, and 3s. Save 2.
So if they got health of 2 then, or
these guys have a health of 2. So what we'll do is I'm going to take that off from the guy who's not on the objective.
And do you want to take morale for those?
2 morale tests. They have a which one is that?
It's resolve.
Resolve is R of 3.
What? Maybe because of the clones.
Yeah.
And maybe they've got better resolve.
Cool. And it's just 1 extra wound.
Nice. thanks for watching so far, guys. Really appreciate it. Bit of an advertising moment. Big shout out to Bellum-Games for sending us out the warband miniatures. And if you look in the comments, there's an affiliate link and a little voucher code here at the moment, and it'll give you 10% off the Parabellum eShop if you go and have a little nosy. If you're keen on some more videos, we get like Conquest content and some battle reports, give us a shout out in the comments and we'll see what we can do. A little of a side comment, filming here, I'm back at work, so having to make ends meet. Happy days. Enjoy the rest of the video. You're going to take off the guy at the back as well?
Yep.
Cool.
Right, that is end of activation.
Yeah.
Coming to the victory phase.
So victory phase, I'm of the understanding that we can't claim objectives in the first turn.
No, we cannot.
Which is deeply upsetting for me.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Remember team, read the rules.
Yeah, I was going to say deeply upsetting for me because I thought that maybe I've already won it. Or nearly won it, but clearly that's not the case. Because I'm now moving into this next phase, like next round. We've got, I can clearly keep this one. However, that keeps a full unit of medium infantry away from your guys for 3 points.
That is definitely not the plan.
Yeah, I was going to say, these guys are going to get wiped by your executor, which gives you 3 points. And then this is a bit of a 50-50 one. So I actually don't know whether or not, if I want to win this, I need to charge these guys over here.
Well, I mean, it's honestly up to you. See what you think you can do.
So going through to a command phase, is there anything you want to do, or should we just?
We don't roll so you start the turn, don't we?
Yeah, I think we should. So nice. Are we now? Is it lowest that wins or highest that wins?
Highest. We've been playing highest so far.
Highest so far. So I think that's massively illegal.
To just change it on the fly? Yeah, no, it's lowest this time.
Yeah. No, right, okay.
Why do I always start?
Okay, so we'll do him. So we're going to start off with the little hoplite-esque troops in the corner.
Yep.
My only logic with that is I actually really wanted to charge the Sataroi into here, but if I don't inflict some wounds on this guy, you're just going to wipe me. So we'll see. So we're going to charge. We're within movement range to charge, so we'll engage him. What's the number of attacks for a Gemma? I think it's like 2 each, isn't it?
It is, for the Gemma, it is 2 attacks each with cleave 1.
And what's our clash value?
Clash value is 3.
So 4 attacks at 3s or below. 3 have gone through. So -1 to your defense.
-1 to my defense. What's I having?
3.
3. Okay. So we're just going to quickly read the rules because the Executioner has a few of them that are relevant at this point in time.
Okay.
So he has the counter-attack special rule. So when an enemy regiment performs a clash against models with a special rule, each unmodified defense roll of a 1 causes 1 hit back.
Oh no. No, no. Why did I know this before I charged you?
Because I didn't read my rules. All hit rolls of 1 being made against the model special rule must be re-rolled. We will ignore that one because I got to be on the money and see how many 1s you got. It's fine. So you said 3?
3.
3. And just watch me roll a bunch of 1s to kill your dudes. With at least 1 back, and I believe I have defended all of them. Or maybe 1 has gone through. Let's double check. He has a defense of 3.
So it'd be 2s or 1s with cleave. So 1's gone through.
Yeah, 1's gone through, but I hit you back for 1.
Okay, so we've got a, I believe, defense value of 2.
Defense value of 2 with
shield, so it's still a 2. So it's still 1 to 2. So you killed my guy.
Yep, I've taken a wound, but I will do a quick morale test for that. So the resolve of 4. Good.
And then I need to do a morale test for the 1 I lost, which has failed, so it's taking me down to 1.
So he's got 7 going to 6. Let's put that with a dice with some tips on it. Oh no.
Oh, look at that.
Vanguard clone infiltrators.
I was really, I was really tossing up with this, and this might have been my mistake. I have inflicted 1 wound, and then I'm going to lose the Aristart. Because I think he's only got 5 wounds.
Yeah, so what we want to do though, I think, is I'm acutely aware that I have relatively squishy dudes here, but they are my toughest guys, so I have to let them absorb some damage. These guys are not particularly good in combat, they are much better at their ranged, but they have to be close. So what we're going to do is I am going to move them a little closer, and then we're going to try again to do some damage to these goat boys. So we're going to move them 6.
Leave my goat boys alone.
A little sideways shuffle here. Just get our body.
Are you trying to tease me into charging you? Is that what it is?
No,
instead of going for your other clones.
No, what we're going to do is we're going to shoot you in the face.
And hope they all die.
And we're going to do...
Are they barrage 2 as well?
They are barrage 2 with a 10-inch range. I'm well within 10, so it's 8 shots. Let me just reread the rules for deadly shot. When a model with a special rule performs a volley action, any failed defense roll of a 6, roll by the target causes 2 wounds instead of 1. So
if I roll any 6s on defense, I get 2 wounds.
Yeah, so we're hitting on 1s and 2s. So it's going to be 4 of them. So well above average there.
So what's the defense value on Saturoi? Is it 2?
Good.
Defense 2 or defense 3?
Saturoi, defense 1. Defense 1 with shield going to 2.
It's deeply upsetting, Harry.
They're unarmored goat boys. Look at the abs. They
beautiful muscles.
No 6s though.
Oh, I'm thankful, but still, oh no.
So it's just 3.
Before we remove that though, I'm just going to roll a morale. What's the resolve on those guys?
The resolve on them is going to be 3.
Okay. Not okay.
That's 6.
6. That's 3 models.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm beginning to think that I might need to change my dice. It might be though. It might be these Games Workshop dice, realizing we're playing a Bellum-Game and being like, I'm not having this. Because some of these dice rolls are actually really good if it was Games Workshop.
Change systems. It works
change
better.
Systems. It works better. Yeah, maybe. So 3, which is deeply. Oh, that's insane.
It is
absolutely insane.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly double check something for you, because I believe there's a rule for broken regiments when you lose half more of your models in a single action. It may stop you being able to contest objectives.
You don't have to check that objective, Harry. Sorry, that rule. You really don't have to check that.
I don't?
No, I just don't. I'd leave it. It's
leave it? No, it's not important at all. It will definitely not come up. You know what? You just carry on. I'm just going to keep reading. Is it going to change anything you do? Probably not.
Okay, so you've done that. So that's my activation next.
Correct.
While you're just checking whether or not I have problems.
Cannot seize objectives, but you can do an action to rally.
So, but can I continue without rally?
Yeah. Broken Regiment cannot declare a charge action, inspire, seize objectives. Furthermore, whilst broken, can benefit from bonuses of being in the character of officers commanding presence.
Is it worth?
Let's just double check some of those other actions, just in case you can do something.
Well, can you move into combat? Because that wouldn't be charging.
I don't think you can.
So is rally just rolling below your resolve?
Let me just double check for you, because that's going to be important whether it's an auto or if it is another thing.
I am actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rally and charge. I'm going to do it in such a way that will then, because there's only then 2 on the objective, isn't there? So
there's only 1 of them on the objective.
Oh, is it only me on the objective, is it?
No, so I towed in, so it's only those 2.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. So it's literally 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And I mean that's his action, isn't it?
Perfect. Now we execute some fuzz. So I'm going to clash.
if anyone from Bellum-Games is watching and suggests that there is a better way of maybe sending more units or a different way of playing the city state, please contact me. Please, because this is painful.
That's all of them. I believe that he's at 3 normally. Yeah, his slash is 3 normally, so that's 5 hits.
Come on. On one guy.
On one guy.
I don't even know if there's any point in rolling this. The cursed Games Workshop dice.
Yeah, no, you just do what you need to, man.
I mean, actually, as it goes,
not bad.
Still dead.
Still dead.
Deeply upset.
Cool. And then I think what we do is probably just keep him where he is, because
I mean, you've got 3 points on that objective, though.
I do. I think I just leave it there. If cowards don't run away from both. You're up.
Cowards don't run away from bows. Is it? I mean, it depends which card gets activated next as to which way we do this. Oh look, it's not the archers.
Are they alive? No, it's your
still
kid
character.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, he's going to charge.
Yep.
So he's in base contact with at least 2. How many attacks for an Aristarch?
For an Aristarch, let's check for you.
Start. If anyone wants
Aristarch.
correct me in the
5
comments.
of them.
Nice. Flash value?
Clash value of clash value of 2 going to 3.
Mm-hmm. Any cleave or?
Let's just check. So you've got you know the drill, riposte and shield. What does that mean? No.
So one or 2. I mean, I suppose that plays back to the fact that he's actually like part politician, part warrior. You know, he's there to support the troops, not so much as there as a killy boy, shall we say? 1s or 2s, 2 go through. Again, the dice gods are against me.
2 with a 3 for the shield. That's 2 fails.
And do you want to do your morale while you're there?
Yeah, sure. There'll be 1 pass, 1 more fail. So it's going to be a body, and there's 1 dude back.
Nice. Okay.
So I can no longer hold that objective because I am broken.
Not as bad as I was expecting. Having said that, though, we'll see. I mean, it's your activation, and I'm guessing you're probably going to be the marksman clones.
Nope.
No. You're
No.
going to flash back. We're going to run away.
I think what we're going to do is I'm going to run away, which I think is fair. I'm going to move 6
and rally over there.
and rally over here.
Some clever tactical play by the Spires there.
Stay these out. There we go.
So you're going to basically... Oh, you little monkey. That's going to be a full objective for you at the end of this, isn't it? Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Because I've now got to play the game of... Right. My activation, the last one's obviously the Selenoid, so it's my archers. We're in a really difficult position, so I can either take this guy and you won't get 3 points. Because statistically there's a chance that we kill him. Or I reduce the health on this one.
Thoughts?
Well, I think the main thing is though, like you're guaranteed at the end of this round 3 points on that objective. Guaranteed 3, I'm guaranteed 2. Well, unless you marksman clones kill that guy. Sorry, let's take the character out. Let's do the cool thing. We'll take aim and fire.
Good man.
Rule of cool. So that's 8 dice. 1s, 2s, and 3s, did we say? Or
For your goat boys?
yeah, so
with a take aim?
Selenoid with a take aim will be 3s.
Should be. Volley 2 going to 3.
Yeah. Okay. So again, 4 go through.
Into this guy?
Yep, into your high clone executor.
Yeah. who is, let's say, robust. Defense of 3 though.
Yeah, still a chance.
I'll take 2. Which I believe he'll pass on. Is morale resolve before? Yep, so he'll just take 2.
Okay. And I'm now going to get peppered by marksman clones.
No, we want this to be a game. We don't play smart, we play fun. We're going to move.
Oh, no, you're playing this so that I get no points. Is that...
Well, no, I'm playing so I get all the points. Because if I get on this objective, I win the game.
Oh, Jesus. No, it's not just that. It's if you get on the objective... Oh, no!
So if I can get...
I didn't think about this one, did I?
You did not. So
No.
this, whilst they're light, they count as 2. I've got 2 bodies on that.
Yeah.
And I hold that. Which will take me to 8.
You don't even need to shoot me.
No, I don't.
Oh, congratulations. Do you want to, just for the sake of it, see if they kill the Aristotle without aim?
Without aim?
Yeah, so, well, you can't aim, can you, because you've moved.
Yeah, we'll just see. No, I don't think it can, because it's only 3.
Yeah, that's not going to count.
No.
Oh, well.
No.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Didn't get tabled this time.
Now we'll do the final thing.
I beat your ass.
It sucks to be me.
Sucks to be you.
So that's 4-0.
4-0, absolutely.
I think it is actually 4-0, isn't it? The last 2 Lord of the Rings games you beat me in.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 games, including this, you beat me in.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's 4-0.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to count the Haywire as well.
Yeah. Well, can you class Haywire? Because I was technically just playing the enemy. Yep.
Different game system.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm still going to say I lost. Yeah, so 4-0. I'm actually really impressed with how quick this game was. So, I mean, that was... I think it'd be different if you had scenery, maybe some more points and things, and we've probably...
Missed half the rules.
And, not done it right. But I've really enjoyed the simplicity of it, I think, more than anything. What's confused me is the counter dice rolls.
Yes.
So... rolling lower being better. That's confused the hell out of me. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think it's just I'm not used to it from like 20 years of Games Workshop stuff.
I don't know. I've played a lot of games where I've traditionally rolled extremely low, and it's nice to be number 1 and have that mean something, as opposed to being number 6, which is somehow the best.
Yeah.
No, I think what I've enjoyed the most is, you say it's simple. I think it's more streamlined, and it has, I think, a lot of depth that we're not good enough to use. It feels like a kind of game that has a low skill floor,
low entry level,
but a very, very high skill ceiling, where I can see there's a lot of interplay between the cards and your unit selection as to what you do.
And I think one of the things for me is I think there's a lot of like the character abilities and the unit abilities that I've definitely not used properly. And I think that, especially when you start bringing in scenery or other units, I'd love to play this on a maybe slightly bigger table and maybe like somewhere around 1,000 points.
Absolutely.
That would be really good, just because I feel like at the moment you're almost, I mean, for me, I'm quite limited that I've got to get into close combat. Yes, okay, the Selenoy archers can like try and make pot shots and stuff, but I've got to get those units into combat. And I'm finding a lot of the time when I do get into combat, I'm just going, and that's a tactical thing. That's nothing to do with the dice rolls. That's just me. But yeah, I must admit, I have really enjoyed it. It's been really refreshing, and I think it's been really engaging. And there hasn't been, you're saying that low ceiling for entry. There hasn't been. I've not started playing it and going, I'm really confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to refer to a table for damage or this and the other. It is quite literally a roll some dice, have a good game, have a bit of a laugh while you're playing. Yeah. And it has been really fun in the process.
Yeah, it's surprisingly lethal in combat, which I think is...
Damage goes... with those morale tests, man.
Yeah.
Like, that is...
They're withering. And I think
that's brutal.
If you're used to the idea of trading units, it doesn't go 1-to-1. So you can you can put someone, a scrub unit, that would be chaffing in the system, and they can do some heavy lifting.
Yeah, for sure.
Which would be interesting to see the Minotaur brought in. How does a monster... or some of those bigger brute characters
change things up.
Yeah,
and I mean, I guess the other thing is if you have larger regiment sizes as well. Yes. That's like, judging by it, that might be one of the things. Like, you've got more resilience with more models within a warband or regiment. So thank you so much for watching. and we'll hope to see you again sometime soon.